Hello, hello, hello. So today I'm going to be doing something a little different. So this isn't going to be a how-to do or an over-explained or anything like that. This is going to be me trying out one of the comments from my over-explained witch video. So in the witch video, I pretty much talked about what my preferred openers are and the way that I build witches, etc, etc. And I kind of basically said like how I only really care about these two items. I only really care about Crook and I only really care about Nightbloom early game. Simple Curses is great, Brew Today is great, and Potion Bell is great, etc. And I wrote off everything else, including Wand. I said Wand is bad, which thankfully people actually kind of agreed on that. But Corey8981 left a comment on that video talking about how their most consistent opener they found with Witch was doing Brew Today and Nightbloom. So in a sense, the gist of this is basically using Nightbloom and Brew Today together to get early scaling, using the vials that come from Brew Today, which again are any of these apart from the Morphic vial, and basically putting them on either the Brew Today or the Nightbloom if it's like cooldown, healing, and shielding related, etc. But the debuff ones you basically put on the Brew Today, or you hold onto them, etc., and save them, and then you basically dump them onto the Simple Curses the moment you find it. You can do the same thing with Crook instead of Simple Curses, but Simple Curses becomes like the better generator, which is something that I also said. It's like Crook is something you can get more consistently going, but Simple Curses, once rolling, is the better generator, which is definitely a consensus that we can come to agreement on. But basically, everything else was pretty much the same census, where it's like Cauldron's bait, Candle's bait, Wander's bait, like they just cost things that don't really develop your build. Wicked Staff's okay, but it kills too quick, etc. if you're going for potion generation. So it again boils down to these four items where it's like these three and this, like the main ones you're looking for. So we're going to go out and we're going to try what they said to do, and I'm just going to run my usual opener that I do for like tempo play. Usually it's like this, but I'm going to put Turtle on just because the way that this build's working is kind of like shield based and stuff. So if we're going to be using crit vials and stuff on a Nightbloom, then Turtle should be pretty good here, right? This is the first game on since launching the game, so it might be a little bit laggy at the start, but it's okay. So in a sense, we're looking for Brew Today and a Nightbloom. There's the Nightbloom. So we can't afford it just yet, so I'm going to freeze and we're going to pick up the Nightbloom next. Get our free vials from this, and then probably just surrender, because this isn't going to be Yellow Crook. And I've got that comment open just to make sure that I don't mess it up too much, because I want to do it justice. I want to give it like the actual college try, you know, that they mentioned. So take the Nightbloom, I'm going to sell out the Wildfire, and now basically we're going to do this. And we're going to basically scale these together until we find Simple Curses, then any debuff stuff that we find from Brew Today is going to immediately go on that Simple Curses. It's pretty consistent, but we are getting our asses beat down right now by pretty aggressive tempo openers, which is honestly something that's bound to happen no matter what you do. So we'll take our healing touch as we do. We'll level, put the healing on the Nightbloom. We could do this. Gotta save this poison. We could put crit on the Nightbloom. And yeah, we'll hold on to this poison for when we find Simple Curses. Freeze that Nightbloom as well. And the kind of idea is you're going to be in like a similar position as like when you're doing the Crook stuff. It's just now, the only thing I don't like about this is if you don't find multiple Simple Curses early, or multiple Crooks early, you're not like ready on the day 6 encounter, right? Like we're getting our asses absolutely eaten. We're not ready for like a day 6 encounter to like suddenly upgrade it. And yeah, it falls behind in that sense for me. But I mean, if it ends up working in terms of generation, then albeit, right? We can definitely Dragon Ore for some scaling. Let's put this stuff onto... and the other thing he said was any spare, like, debuffs that you get. So, like, if you get one of each, right, and you save them for your Simple Curses, any spare vials that you get, you can just, like, throw onto a Brew Today, just for some early game DPS. Because you're going to eventually sell out of these anyway, because the Simple Curse is going to out-generate them, right? So it's like you can kind of like sell out of these eventually, so you're not screwing over your mid-game generation limit by like feeding onto these, because you're just going to get rid of them, so this damage isn't like that important. But we're just going to hold on to it for now, because we don't have our Simple Curses yet, and we're going to get some scaling going like this. And they did say, like, often potion belts are, like, too slow for scaling and stuff as well, but my comment on potion belt was more for endless. Like, if you're holding a bunch of potion belts, you're still gonna be, like, generating a bunch of potions and stuff every day. Okay, so we got our free rolls, we got some experience. So we got debuff for simple curses here, we're gonna put simple curses in here as well, so we got 2 debuffs here, we're gonna put the cooldown onto the simple curses. Just making sure I don't mess this up. Yeah, pretty much. Looking to minimize DPS, which is, yep, what I said too, and maximize potions, which is pretty much what I said too with this stuff. So, yeah, right now, I'm just going to dump stuff onto the Nightbloom, just so, because we do need to obviously win rounds as well. If we're not winning rounds, then what are we actually doing? We're just basically generating potions just to lose anyway. But now, we are in a comfortable spot with generation, which it doesn't feel any stronger right now than doing the crook stuff, because we're still in the same position where you're always playing from the back foot. Okay, we can upgrade our simple curses, increase that generation rate, get our free rolls. We can put heal. Oh wait, no, we need to put heals and stuff onto the shield because it's going to be faster for now, so we might as well do this. I'm not sure if we're. Okay, so that's now free debuff. So the only thing that's missing is bleed, and it's like we do have arcane enable, it's just not showing up. So right now, the only thing that I'm kind of a little bit cautious about is the fact that we don't have stability. Like, that's the biggest thing for me right now, is like we don't have stability. I did that thing again, didn't I, where I used my potions before rolling. Like, these rounds aren't close right now, so okay, this is a slow build, this is good, this gives us time to ramp up a little bit. We can outvalue with a shield. We can get some potion generation, this is good. This gives us catch-up time. Preferably if we're going to die and go down to sudden death, it will be on day 7, because then we'll come around to the day 8 encounter, and then we can, like, revive with the double revive and get, like, an extra day, basically. But, yep, okay, there we go. We'll do it the correct way this time. Cool, so we're gonna just pump all the defensive stuff onto the shield. This, and the crit's also going on the shield. I kind of want to focus on cooldown on the shield first. Nice, and we can level, hopefully find 2 more of it. Ooh, we can Pandora's Box, because the shield's pretty strong right now. We can actually we can sell out of the Dragon Orb and Time Pen onto the Pandora's for now. This just means it makes it easier to get our simple curses when we do. I'm kind of seeing it from the perspective of the Nightbloom. It's a little bit safer in comparison to like the way that I was doing it with the Crook. And the generation's not bad. So yeah, if we lose today, it's not the biggest issue, because obviously we have the double revive that would happen, but now we are kind of forced to take Vitality. And then basically, since we're going to be selling out of these, I don't really want to upgrade it, right? We can get rid of this. We can do this, I guess. Let's put all this onto the Nightbloom for now. Okay, we can put Burn on this, actually, and that way we could do this. Cool. So I want to level, I want to take this, I'm going to take out... I should put this in. Sell this. Put the 60. Now we got multicast going on. There we go. Cool, so now we should be generating a lot. We need to get some cooldown vial stuff going for the simple curses. And then we're in a pretty comfortable spot. We are losing debuff rise right now. Like, that's the main issue with this, is like we don't really have damage. So as soon as we go against someone who's... Sorry, I was waiting for the sound effect to stop. As soon as we go against someone who's equal to us in terms of health and damage and stuff, I feel like we lose, but we will find out, I guess, right? We could put this in here for now. So all the damage can go on the Nightbloom again. We can just hold on to these for now. Right? I think that's the point. Like, this has a lot of heal and shield. So now, basically, we're looking for multicast on this. Right? That's basically what I'm feeling. And then we want to get cooldown for this as well. Don't really need to upgrade the Brew Todays. Although we could have just had a 2-star Brew Today from all this. Cauldrons are bait. Candles bait. We came to this agreement as well. Wanda's, like, just silly. Do we build a second Simple Curses? I don't even think you build a second Simple Curses. That just sounds not smart at all. A Dreamcatcher isn't bad. We can do this. And then I guess we can just dump these onto here just so we can get the Night Bloom going. Alright, so we should be okay as long as we just don't explode, right? Yeah, we have a lot of shield now. Now, once the cooldown's done, we should be getting a lot of potions per day. So that. Okay, so put all the crit back on this. Damage stuff, I think I'm just gonna hold. I might just use it on the Dreamcatcher, honestly. Just so we get the shield value on here, because I'm going to sell out of this eventually. I just want to get the cooldown down on this. Okay, poison is not something I want to see. But we seem to be okay anyway in terms of damage, while still generating a lot. This cooldown's basically done now. So we can sell that. This. This is 1.1, so we can sell that now. Alright, so crit, money, experience. So let's get ourselves some multicast stuff. Don't need the Mimic Rod. So in a sense, yeah, I kind of feel it. It's basically the same thing, right? Apart from it's like another way of doing it. So I guess this just opens up another build opportunity, like another pathing of doing it. Where it's like, if you have the good Quirk opener, where you have like 2 Quirks plus a Night Bloom, you could do like the version that I was talking about. But then if you see Brew Today and a Night Bloom, you can also just like try to do this. Because it's simply just going for 10 trophies, right? So, I mean, we'll just give the damage to this, it's fine. He has so much shock stuff. Shock doesn't really matter, because it's like, it doesn't matter how much shock you actually apply. So we don't have, like, Zeus and stuff mash triggering it. Usually I don't bother upgrading Lost Fragments, but in this scenario, I think I do. I look good, Sag. Do this. Okay, so experience, burn. And yeah, usually I don't record myself. Like I don't turn this stuff into a video usually. Like of me testing out stuff that you guys say. Because sometimes you guys do leave comments and I go and test them out and I'm just like, in like Masters and stuff it probably works. And like when you're just going for 10 wins, it's fine. But consistency is kind of like the key thing. This. Okay, cool. So I want to basically now freestyle these, right? Yeah, I wanna freestyle this. $210, okay. And I know this is a little different to what your comment was if you are watching this, because like obviously I am still putting damage stuff in, but it's like I'm going for the 10 trophies, not endless here. So it's like I do need to kill people, but the main thing I was looking for was consistency of like openers, because getting to this point on the board is quite easy as Witch. It's more of like how early can you get to this point on the board with Witch. Is this 1 second? that's 1 second, so we could do this. Now we have a 1 second lost fragment. Cool. So we are looking for our Crown Forge. Dark Orb already is pretty funny. Garnet as well. Oh my god, we can transition to an endless like this. That's pretty cool. Okay, if we can... Okay, this is gone. Dark. Potion appearance to Dark Orb, actually, whilst we're here. Oh my god. Okay, and it's only day for... Oh no, we're about to terrorize the fucking rank ladder. This is bad. Oh no. We are about to make some people very unhappy on the rank ladder. Oh no. Okay, we have a lot of cooldown still as well. So this, and then we're gonna turn this into Freestar, because now this can give us more Crown Forges, and then we need to find another one. When we find another one, I'm gonna turn this into Freestar, so it can give having a multicast this. Cool there. So really, actually, I should save this one to Freestar this, so that way we can get the Dark Necklace combo in earlier. $246 per round as well. Did we get any value potions in this? Not that I can see. Okay, yeah, we did actually. I'm blind as hell, aren't I? Do this real quick. Did we get any Crown Forges in this? We did not. Okay, so let's look for... Let's put 1 bleed on that, so that way it can actually get extra potions as well. What I'm looking for right now are these. Cool, and these. Get out. Okay, so that's whatever. That's whatever. More health, more critters, whatever. Morphics can go away. Money, tags. Okay, so what I'm looking for now is enough Crown Forge and more Dark Orbs. Somehow we managed to find a Crown Forge before we find the Dark Orb. So with this one, I'm going to dark this, sell this, put this in. We will then cool down this, even though it doesn't really matter anymore. This is dark. So now this is dark, this is dark, this is not dark, this needs to become dark. So the next dark potion, we turn Nightbloom dark. But right now we're looking for more that. There we go. Because now we can... Did I use... Oh no, it's here. Okay, so now this is Freestar. This can now trigger our Dark Necklace. So these are going to infinitely loop on each other, which is then going to activate this and this over and over. So we can focus on leveling, and then we can just machine gun out 280. This is now capped, so we move that across like this. Cool. Just dump everything in. This can go dark. There we go. The reason why giving debuffs doesn't matter right now is because we're about to go into Endless, right? So what's about to happen is we're about to run into people who have protectors anyway, so it's going to cleanse these debuffs. The thing I care about is making sure not to waste this and this. Alright, let's go into Endless anyway, quickly before we do that. Don't want this. Don't need that. Open this. Sell. Sell, sell, sell. 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 That's fine. That's fine. Level. So what we're looking for now is we're looking for Protector, and that's why I was making sure that we had Holy, Dark, and Witch enabled at the start, was so we can actually make this work. This is now correct, trigger cap as well. We'll just do this because we can. Get this trigger capped, because why not? It's a bit... We don't have the other ingredients for the 1000 cut stuff. I mean, it's early enough that we could find it, but setting that up's tedious. There's so many free rerolls. This is kind of why I say free rolls is bad and just always take Cloud Vials if Cloud Vials is the option on the Traveler, because, like, you just get so many anyway. And I know there's someone that's probably sitting there screaming the fact that I keep going past all the charge shops when I have a Nature's Call, but you don't need to have infinite charges on a Nature's Call. Okay, so now we are sitting pretty. If we can find a Garnet, I'll be happy. I know I went past one earlier, but... since we're looking for a Garnet, I should just spam the lucky roll, honestly. I should have got the Dragon Orb. There's the Garnet, so we're going to do this. Boop. Then we're going to Potion of Appearance it. We don't have a Craft Watch, do we? No. Okay, so next round we can freestyle this Garnet. But now it's just here for money, so. What do we have left in here? Charge. Why not just get out of here so we can put the potion on the Night Bloom? This is fine. And then we need to find a Protector. Okay. I should have pressed this button. Get rid of these all, because we don't need these all. We kind of depressed. We didn't get a single Crown Forge, which is upsetting. But we do have infinite money, so we can roll for one. There we go. There she blows. So the reason why we wanted this Crown Forge is now freestyle the Cursed Garnet. This can now generate us the Dusk Shield that we want, the Curse Shield. And we're looking for Protector, so... I've rolled past a Protector, we will go again. Basically looking for those presents because the red ones can have Crown Forges, the blue ones can have Royal Drops, which is where you can pick up a copy of free, like an item from the shop and get free copies of it. And yeah, and the shiny ones are always value oriented. And when I didn't get them, I basically just chose whatever the potion option would be, because then that would give us more scaling for Nightbloom. The reason I'm using every potion on the Simple Curse is because eventually I'm taking this out. It's going to be Curse Shield, it's going to be Protector, and like that's going to be like our final board. So I don't want to have debuffs on items that I'm going to be keeping in. A Dragon Orb would also be kind of fire, so let's see if we can find that too. Because this is done, so... There's our Protector. By holding onto goblets, like I hover over this, it gives us gold at the start of every day, so we can just hoard goblets and have money that way too. Enough for Crown Forge. We will use this one on our Nightbloom. Let's put our Protector in real quick and Potions of Appearance it. Where did our Darknet go? There it is. I should open these because they might have a Protector inside them right now. They did not. So let's sell this, this, and this. Cool, and now we want to put this in for now, and we're going to make that dark. I think we're just going to have this in, actually, instead of the Nyquil. I should have saved that Nyquil, actually, for later. It's okay, though. Look for Dragon Orb. Dragon Orb would be very nice. So we can scale up our health. Have I rolled past it, like, several times now, and I'm just blind? I should have value potioned that, but that's fine. We have a lot of money right now. And a lot of free rolls still. Come on, Dragon Orb, you're not that rare. Where is my Dragon Orb? Who's holding them? Maybe I am that blind. Oh, well, could have just bought the Curse Shield right there and get rid of the Garnet, but it's fine. I guess I'll just do it the hard way. Even though we're about to generate it, so there's no point. Oh my god, roll past and double one. Okay, finally. Oh my god. Okay, so let's just... Wish I could just right-click these and make my life easier. Want to make this dark too. I want to make it freestar. And I'm going to put the garnet back in for now. Okay. Let's level a bunch so we get more max health. And let's go. This will give us our curse shield. Sell. Sell. And now let's transition this into what I want my last board to be. So we're going to have this. Sell, 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 sell. We're going to have this. Sell. Sell. Sell, sell. We're keeping these though. Okay, so. Use none of those. Oh my god. Potions, man. I love filtering potions, which is so fun. Do this. I wish pressing control when you're hovering over this area would be fine. I mean, shock doesn't matter, it's only 20 damage. Okay, just make sure I've made these dark. Okay, we have. Okay, so... the plan is... we're going to let this scale its multicast as much as possible with the Dark Necklace and Dark Orb. We should be replacing this with a Nightquill. Just gonna do this real quick, just to make sure we actually find the Nightquills. There we go. Alright, we're going to Crown Forge. Crown Forge. We are going to find more Crown Forges. Okay, it's scaling time. Oh, it's so loud. Oh, that's so much better. And yeah, there we go. So this is now up to 43,000 already. Don't need another one of these. We're just gonna do this so we can just keep selling these. Because I think these are worth more. I'm not sure. I know that's worth a lot actually, so we'll do that. So these generate vials? Potions. Okay, that's fine. Crown Forge. We can find 2 of them, that would be ideal. Okay, there's one. Because I want to save this one for when we freestart this, but I would like a third one, a second one, to upgrade the Protector. Just for safety reasons. next round. Oh, that's a freestar. That's a freestar pedal staff. Freestar pedal staff. Although the poison doesn't stick, it still does this number directly to your health bar. So that's doing 2.1 every second to my health bar. 10 times a second to my health bar. So that's 20,000 damage every second. Let's hope that we can find that, that Crown Forge, huh? There it is. Alright, because now we have to do this, because we're on our last life, we don't have time to scale anymore. I'm gonna use up all these potions where I can, so we'll just do this real quick. Use that on a goblet, just because the goblet's not going to be in combat, but it still gives us scaling towards Nightbloom for when we swap out of the Dragon Orb. We want Dragon Orb simply to raise our max health, so we're less likely to get one-shot by a 1,000 cuts build. Let's level a bunch for the max health. It's unfortunate that we're not running into anyone else who's, like, doing some sort of shield build, because this little chip damage wouldn't mean anything, but we're not running into a single shield build, which is kind of weird. Okay. Let's keep going. Perfect, this person's healing a lot. We're not going to kill him with the chip damage too fast. We get a lot of scaling time for our shield and our max health here. We do need a lot of max health, which I don't think we're going to reach with what we currently have. We needed to start scaling much sooner, really. Like, if I remember rightly, we need around, like, 3 billion health to make sure we don't get one-shot by the 1,000 cuts builds, but... we're just gonna... there's no point us checking our inventory and stuff anymore. We might as well just level every single day. Perfect. We are outscaling this person. But anyway, this video's kind of showcased what I wanted it to showcase. I want to do this with more comments as well. Like actual build paths that people will come up with, etc., that I haven't already thought of myself and stuff like that, or haven't tried myself. Like, I'm gonna record myself trying them, and if I think it turns into like something interesting and it's not just a flop immediately, I'll upload it, like kind of showcasing that I'm not always 100% correct. It's just opinion based, of course, and stuff that I find successful if I over-explains. But it's always nice every time like I do an over-explain. Oh my ears. The damn horn. It's always nice every time I do an over-explain, someone, like, there's always at least one person that comments, like, a different strategy that they do, that then gets me to go and, like, try out that strategy. But yeah, like, this was basically the same sort of witch strategy that I already proposed in that over-explain video. It's just instead it's another way of opening if you have Brew Today and Sybil curses. Technically, if we wanted to kill people, we do this. But this doesn't have the dark tag, so this is only going to do 13 burn every 7 seconds, so it's not doing much right now. Although, you know, protectors exist for a reason. It's another person that's scaling a lot, which is great for us. Gives us a lot of time to outscale and outramp. I like how this number is just not changing. Oh, I sound corrected. It's changing. I mean, we can just sell this. Oh, I shouldn't have sold the potion belts. It's fine. Hey, give it some cooldown. Why not? Whoops, I just gave it burn. Yeah, a little bit of burn never killed anybody, right? Right? Yeah, sure. Cool. Sure, let's just make everything 1 second. We have enough cooldown vials for it, right? Oh my god, we didn't. Alright, we're coming up towards the end of the run. Like, this thing is just gonna one-shot us. Yeah. This is kind of what happens in the super late games. Like, we're not even at the super late game, but we already ran into one. But it's basically like, you run into this, or you run into this, or you run into a Solaris build. Like, this can't kill the Solaris build, but it kills the shield build. The shield build out-shield values the Solaris' healing. And yeah, it's like a rock, paper, scissors, but it's fine. Anyway, let's go against the Oak. Yeah, we basically needed like a lot more time with the Dragon Orb to get enough health to prevent the one-shot. I'm not gonna sit here and make you guys sit through this sound, but anyway, that was kind of what I wanted to show with the video. It was the alternate path of going Brew Today plus Simple Curses, well, Brew Today plus Nightbloom in your opener, using the vials to basically give your shield and healing and cooldown and stuff to the Nightbloom, holding onto the debuffs to throw them onto your Simple Curses when you find it, and any excess you throw onto Brew Today to give you a little bit of early game DPS. And then, because you're eventually going to sell the Brew Todays anyway, it's like you're not going to be killing too quick, and you get to generate value via the Simple Curses. It's very similar to the Crook start, it's just the Crook starts are more consistent, because obviously it's easier for you to find Crook commons. They did also mention that you could technically do the same thing of like the Brew Today plus the Nightbloom, but also do Crook instead of Simple Curses. It's just, again, it's Simple Curses just generates a lot more value when you get this rolling. So if you can get Brew Today Simple Curses combo rolling, why not go for this over Crook, right? Anyway, I still think this is like probably like the most consistent 10-win combo, because it's just buy Crooks, day 6 upgrade it. If not, then just level up your Crook, and you have this passively gaining value on the side. But this is definitely consistent too. It's just a little bit more dependent on finding those Simple Curses, which is a little bit harder to do because it's rare. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.